What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi stock. We have finished the Q1 2025 earnings, and if you guys read the press releases, all of the headlines across the board, there was literally like 20 headlines out there that SoFi, increased their guidance, triple beat across the board, and the stock still managed to sell off. I believe right now we just have a broken stock, but we don't have a broken company, guys. We have a company that is absolutely thriving. We knew what to expect heading into this Q1 earnings report, and that was SoFi going after growth and market share. But something's happening right now because of the scale that SoFi has in its member base. You're still seeing them tick up profitability quarter by quarter now. And if you look at the guidance that they're putting out for their Q2, profitability is going to go up even faster. So, guys, they are going after so much market share right now, bringing in 800,000 members a quarter. And there's a possibility that 800,000 is going to potentially be the floor. You have analysts all over the place, guys. You got 8 analysts over 20 bucks, and then you got 3 analysts under 8 bucks, okay? Everyone is all over the place. I'm telling you guys right now, the SoFi true value is anywhere in the $20 to $30 range right now. The stock will catch up to the fundamentals, and I believe the company is thriving right now. And I'm getting even more excited about the future for 2025, where we are at right now. I believe what you're going to see is the exact same thing you saw inside of Q3, which was that delayed reaction. Okay, I believe we're going to get a big delayed reaction on this earnings because this earnings was flawless across the board. Besides the tech platform, guys, the company is growing financial services 100% year over year. Loan platform business is now doing 22% of the entire lending, originations right now. And that business is growing fast every single quarter. There's three things we're waiting on right now for SoFi as a company, which is all out of their control. That is them launching the crypto platform business back up, and they're going to be adding even more members even faster. They're going to get a revenue boost from crypto. They're just waiting on all the regulations to pass. That is going to be a huge catalyst for SoFi. They're also waiting on, 1 to 2 rate cuts. They still, put that in their guidance, 1 to 2, 1.5 right now. We could potentially be getting 1 or 2 rate cuts. We're waiting on the Fed. So everything is out of their control right now. And of course, when it comes to the tech platform, guys, that is those RFP stages that they've been in with these, top 10 banks for the past 2.5 years. They're waiting on just to land one, okay? We don't know when it's going to happen, but it is taking a lot longer than expected. These banks, these legacy banks, continue to lose market share, and that is why you're seeing the tech platform have flat quarter over quarter growth, and year over year growth is about 10%. And a lot of people think that is what's holding the stock back. It is definitely possible, but they have shifted their entire business to the financial service segment, which is growing 100% year over year, to battle the slower growth in the tech platform. So right now, guys, we're just waiting on things that are out of control for SoFi. Those three things specifically: crypto, the Fed to cut rates, and the legacy bank RP, stage we're in right now. We're just waiting on, all three of those things to click, and I believe it's going to happen pretty soon. Once again, guys, I believe this is a broken stock right now, not a broken company. We're going to cover a lot of great things for you inside of this video. Let's get into it. Once again, guys, you can see the SoFi stock did fall. We hit about 1440, 1450 on earnings, and we pulled back like 16, 17% to about the low 12s today. So the stock did get crushed, but guys, the headlines across the board were flawless. Analysts were mixed. You had the bears come out, the same ones, and you had, the bulls come out. But I believe right now we're going to see a delayed reaction because this was a really, really strong quarter across the board. Members all-time high, revenue all-time high, adjusted EBITDA all-time high, net income, all-time high, guys. The company is doing extremely, extremely well right now. But you got to realize the market makers out there, they're going to manipulate the stock in the short term because of, a lot of people gambling on price on the weeklies. Look at the call options right now. This is for expiration date May 2nd. You can see we got 232 calls out there, everyone playing earnings, and a lot of those calls are at the $14, $13 level. So most likely they're going to wipe those out this week, and then we'll start an uptrend once again. You're going to get that delayed reaction off of a flawless, earnings report, guys. They are growing extremely fast. 30% revenue growth, 100% financial services growth. The list goes on. Members all-time high. But you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about right here. We got 232,000 calls in the short term. Once we move by these, I think there's upside. Now look at what other companies are doing inside of the market. This was yesterday, guys. We had a bunch of earnings, report, and you can see we had Starbucks, Snapchat, Super Micro, and SoFi. And look at this, guys. All the stocks are selling off. SoFi, of course, hit about 8% today. But look at this. Starbucks removed their guidance because of uncertainty. Absolutely insane. Snapchat removed their guidance also, and Super Micro, the semiconductor stock, slashed their revenue guidance as well, guys. Absolutely insane. A lot of these CEOs and companies are just bracing for a massive impact from, tariffs and stuff like that. SoFi increased their guidance and they still fell into this bucket, guys. SoFi gave you the Q2 guidance. We said it was going to be a very tough comp. We said they had to grow faster than 100% of the software as a service industry, and that's exactly what they did, guys. And they even increased higher than the analysts. We're going to get an 8 handle next quarter, okay? We're going to get an $800 million quarter, anywhere in the $800 million range, guys. This is going to be absolutely incredible. I'm telling you guys right now, SoFi is not slowing down. The CEO came out and said they are not being affected by macro. You can see, guys, they increased their guidance. This is a broken stock right now. They're not falling into, what these other companies are doing. And look at this, guys. Let's just look at, some of the smaller competitors inside of the market. Lending Club, everyone's comparing, Lending Club as a trade and stuff like that. Look at this. It's officially over. SoFi has officially bankrupted Lending Club into 0% quarter over quarter growth. Guys, I love the quarter over quarter growth metric. A lot of people look at year over year. I love quarter over quarter because it shows you when things are actually slowing down dramatically. Look at this. SoFi increased revenue quarter over quarter, about $32 million quarter over quarter jump. And look at this, guys. Lending Club Q4 2024, $217 million. Q1 2025, $217 million. $0 for quarter over quarter growth. And guys, we have analysts like KBW that cover SoFi and Lending Club continue to tell you Lending Club's a buy and SoFi's a sell. Even after that quarter, 0% growth for Lending Club, the analyst KBW reiterated a buy on Lending Club, who just grew $0 quarter over quarter, and they gave SoFi a sell rating, $9 price target. KBW sticks to their buy rating for Lending Club. KBW sticks to their buy rating for Lending Club. Absolutely incredible, guys. Do you see that? What is going on inside of the market, okay? How do you get a buy rating, an increased price target when you're literally not even growing quarter over quarter, and then you're listing a company that's growing quarter over quarter, not slowing down a sell rating, guys? It's a manipulated market we're in right now. I believe we're going to bounce back after these call options get wiped out. It's going to be a delayed reaction, I believe. This is what I'm talking about. This is where SoFi is really, really shining. Look at this. In 3 years, SoFi has scaled financial services quarterly revenue 1,300%. Look at this. Q1 2022, they were at $23 million per quarter. A full year run rate is at $92 million. Fast forward 3 years, they're doing $303 million. Full year run rate, $1.2 billion, guys. Think about if they can just scale this, for the next 3 quarters, how they just did Q4 to Q1, where they grew $50 million. This can be a $450 million quarterly business. That's about a $1.8 billion run rate, guys. It's insane how fast financial services is growing, and we know that the big portion of the revenue is going to be coming in from the loan platform business that is continuing to scale. You're seeing it jump from 1 billion to 1.5 billion in origination. And look at this, guys. Can't believe I'm saying this, but SoFi is about to start compounding at $100 million, not revenue, not EBITDA, net income quarterly in either Q2 or Q3, while maintaining 800,000 members per quarter. That's $400 million net income run rate as soon as the first quarter happens, because SoFi's not going backwards. SoFi is going forward, guys. I believe we're going to get the 100 million quarter profitability in Q2 or Q3, guys. That is insane. And while they're also telling you, we're looking into growth right now. We're in growth. We're in full investment mode. We're looking for members. They're not even worried about profitability. And look what's happening, guys. They're growing revenue 30, 35%, and you're seeing the profitability still tick up. Take a look at this, guys. SoFi for Q1, we weren't too excited. They guided for $30 million net income to $40 million in net income, okay? Not very exciting. And look at this, guys. They came out first quarter, 30 to 40 million net income. They put up $71 million in net income. They beat the top end by $30 million. Why they are continuing to tell you that they're in investment mode, profitability, going up like that. And look at this, guys. Q2 2025, now they're guiding $60 to $70 million of net income. So if they can do the exact same thing, put up 800,000 members, put up the 35% revenue growth, and beat the net income top end by $20 to $30 million, boom, guys, we're at $90 to $100 million net income. This company is looking flawless across the board. Revenue, profitability, members, fee-based revenue is continuing to skyrocket. They are getting further and further away from the balance sheet risk on lending. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to continue to happen this year. Who's to say that we're not going to be at $160 million by the end of Q4 2025? $160 million net income per quarter while continuing to scale. And it's just a mixed bag on analysts right now, okay? We got about 13 to 14 analysts. We got 6 that have come out already, and this is what they're saying. William Blair reiterates $25. Needham, $20. UBS increased price target from 14 to 15.50. This is very important because they're increasing their price targets even if they're, not seeing the true value. Barclays also increased 11 to 12. Not a, big price increase, but it's just showing you the price is going up. Goldman Sachs, Legacy Bank, 950, KBW 9. Remember, guys, KBW used to be at $7. That's very important. They're even going up over the course of the last 6 months. So they were at 7, now they're at 9. So guys, you can see every analyst across the board has raised their price target, and you just saw the SoFi stock sell off from 14.50 to $12 on a triple B guidance raise. Flawless headlines across the board. I believe this is a manipulated stock in the short term, a broken stock, not a broken company. I think we're going to get back to that $18 pretty quickly. Hopefully SoFi gets, the big news that they want, which is out of their control, couple rate cuts, and also crypto launch, okay? That's what we're looking for, guys. We need those two things to really get this snowball rolling. But right now, guys, I think SoFi is doing incredibly well. They're getting away from risk. They're growing revenue. They're growing members. Profitability is going up. I mean, it is looking very good. I'm very excited where the company is headed inside of 2025. These next 3 quarters are going to be blowouts. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. We're going to continue to keep you updated on all the breaking news with the SoFi stock. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll be keeping you updated daily. Hope you have a great day.